We will now call the Ways and Means meeting for July 16th to order. Sharita, please call the roll.
Alderwoman Davis. Alderman Vaccaro.
Present.
Alderwoman Howard.
Present.
Alderwoman Hubbard. Alderwoman Murphy.
Present.
Alderwoman Spencer. Alderman Muhammad. Alderman Oldenburg.
Present.
Alderwoman Boyd.
Present.
Alderwoman Clark Hubbard. Chairman Balmer.
Present.
6 present, you have quorum.
Thank you very much, Sharita. We will hold excused Alderman until the end of the meeting. With that, I'll move for approval of the minutes of Wednesday, June 24th. I'll entertain a
So
motion.
moved.
Second.
All right, Sharita, please call the roll.
Alderwoman Davis. Alderman Vaccaro.
Aye. I'm sorry.
Alderwoman Howard.
Aye.
Alderwoman Hubbard. Alderwoman Murphy.
Beth, you need
Beth,
to
you need to, yeah, I'm sorry.
unmute.
Aye.
Thank you.
I'm doing.
Alderwoman Spencer. Alderman Muhammad. Alderman Oldenburg.
Aye.
Alderwoman Boyd.
Aye.
Alderwoman Clark Hubbard. Chairman Balmer.
Aye.
6 present.
Thank you very much, Sharita. What we have before us is item number 1, Board Bill 94 from Alderman Todd from the 18th Ward. Alderman Todd, it's all yours. Please take it over.
First of all, thank you so much, Mr. Chairman, for calling the meeting, and thank you, honorable committee members, for attending. This board bill is Board Bill 94 provides housing for veterans at 3734 Aldine Avenue, and so basically it is straightforward. It provides housing for our veterans. So I wish you would consider reading and consider passing this bill so that our veterans can get additional housing in the community. And also it will take care of vacant lots, and it will improve the surrounding area. And so that will be an additional benefit, as well as increase our tax base and reduce crime, because when we have the more eyes that we have on the neighborhood, the less there is a chance that we will have crime committed. So I would ask, will you please consider passing this board bill?
All right, Alderman, do you have anyone else to speak on the bill, or just yourself, sir?
I'm just speaking on myself.
Okay. All right, and I see that as far as the monetary aspect, this is a quit claim deed in the sum of $250 for the property at 3724 for the Veterans Community Project. So if there's, we'll go through the, Alderman Davis not here. Alderman Vaccaro, any questions or comments?
Well, so they're going to build like a veterans home there?
They're going to be building houses for veterans.
Houses for veterans.
That's correct.
Okay, and that's in the how many homes do they plan on building there?
I heard, and I haven't seen the total package, but I heard it's up to 100 houses, but several houses. Let me put it that way. And so they haven't broken ground, but they are supposed to be building houses.
And they're going to buy all that ground for $250?
No, they are not. It's just to get the deed. And what, and I haven't seen it in writing, in this state senator, Jamila Nasheed is supposed to be able, seeking to get us $2.2 million for this project too. So I haven't seen that in writing, I've just heard it. And that's why it's such an emergent, that's why it's so urgent, because she will, we need to really pass it, hopefully by the end of this extended session.
Well, it won't, I mean, it would only be sent out to be second read for Friday, and I don't think there'll be meetings past Friday, so I don't see how this could get done this late. You'd have to have an additional, well, but you'd have to have at least an additional one, if not two more meetings, plus, you know, sending it through engrossments, you know, just letting you know kind of how it works. I don't see how, I mean, anyway, I don't have any other questions. It seems pretty reasonable to the ground. Anyway, I have no other questions.
All right, thank you, sir. Alderman Howard?
Yes, I'm kind of confused. How big of a lot is this? And it would be nice if we had a map to go with this to really get an idea. And how big of a lot is this?
I really, I don't have a
He
map.
don't know. He up here. What was that?
I don't have a map of it. I know it's at 3734 Aldine.
Uh-huh.
They did not send me a map.
So you don't even know how big the lot is?
No, I do not.
Okay, do you know about who's the organization that is getting this quitclaim deed?
It's called the Veterans. It's called the Veterans Group.
Veterans Group?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, who are they? Are they a non-for-profit or are they a for-profit? And I guess, you know, what do you know? What do we know about them?
The only thing I know is that it's a veterans group, and if you want additional information, I would be more than happy to get it for you. But that's a great question. I didn't think of, but I can get more detail if you need it.
And you said about putting taxes on this. Are they a non-for-profit?
I may have been missing. I didn't say. I said we would benefit as a city from sales taxes and other because they would be living in the area.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood. I thought you said we would be getting revenue from property.
No, but only sales taxes from people shopping and living in the area.
Okay. I would like to see a map so we know exactly where this is, and if you can do that, that'd be fine.
I would be more than happy to get a map for you.
Okay.
All right. Anything
That's
else?
all
Alderman?
that's no further questions.
Okay, thank you very much.
May I
Alderman
ask-
Murphy?
Yes, I guess I would have to say, oh, I'm sorry, Marlene, you were here. If you would like to speak first.
She just,
Oh, I
she just
just-
joined us.
Yeah, I just need to ask a question. What's the address again?
3734 Aldine.
It's
Aldine.
3724 Aldine.
Okay,
All right.
okay. So that's an extension of the group. I have in the part of the 18th ward that I lost, hence Forland, and it's a group of veterans, and we did a home there for veterans to live. It has 6 occupants, and I don't know if you all remember, but I did the whole thing on HGTV, all of that. That's the same group, and so they're just trying to do another place. I
Okay.
just
You
saw-
have an idea of how large the footprint is here?
Yeah, I just saw his last week because he's getting ready to help us with a couple of more veteran situations too. But that's an extension of them.
Okay.
May I?
All right. Yeah, Alderman Howard, please.
Alderwoman Davis, would you mind if I ask questions?
No, ma'am, go right ahead.
Okay, since you're familiar with the group, is this a group that rehomes veterans that possibly have fallen upon hard times and are homeless?
What we call them are transitional housing. And so
Okay.
they're allowed to live there up to 2 years. They get all the social service amenities. They have to work, all of that. And it's been very successful. The one that we did on Windsor Place, we have never had one issue there. And the guy who's retired for about 15 years, Sergeant Hence Farland, he works very closely with VA and provides all the services. VA is a part of this group as well. And I have good working relationships with the VA hospital as well. So they do good work. They do. good.
Okay, I just, you know, I'd never heard of that particular group before, and I'm not familiar with, were they gonna, I guess what I was wondering, are they gonna do the tiny houses? But I guess not. It's gonna be, is there a residence there? I guess Alderman Todd, is there?
I think we have a quorum present, so we're fine. We may continue. Alderman
I'm
Howard, you
back.
were asking questions? Yes.
I asked my last question. I didn't get an answer. I don't know. It just cut off. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
No, we all got cut off.
Yeah, we all got cut off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
what was your last question, please?
I thought it was just me.
No.
I just was wanting to know if that was tiny housing or if there, now I remember what the question was. Is there a residence on this lot at this time, Alderman Todd?
What I need to do is find out. I need to drive by and see if there is a residence. I would do that this tomorrow.
Okay. I
All
just
right.
was curious if they're going to do a rehab or what's going on. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much for the question. I will have that answer for you next time we meet.
Mr. Chairman, can I ask a question?
I didn't get a chance.
No, it's Alderman Murphy. It's her turn currently. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, yes, thank you, Chairman. I said, I feel better now after hearing from what the Alderwoman from the 19th said about the group, you know, and so my question, I guess, to Alderman from the 19th President, so these are transitional housing or is it permanent housing for
Transitional housing, and their plan says that you can stay in transitional for up to 2 years.
2 years, okay.
And usually most people, they're out at somewhere between 6 months and a year. They're very stable. They go on to permanent housing, and then they bring in another person. It works really well. And they're supported by a number of nonprofits. And so they have exceptional social services provided to those who live there.
Okay, and then so I'm willing to support this on your recommendation because I respect your opinion greatly. My other question is that true that there isn't time to do all this right now anyway? With, you know, because we won't be able to. So is there a need to rush it? In other words, if we can't do it anyway, then maybe everybody can get all their questions answered. Or should we move ahead with this part anyway?
Well, I think we might get some information. I believe, Shrita, you are able to put the map on.
Oh, good.
Yes, actually the clerk is emailing the map also and sending it to Google Drive. It is a vacant lot though.
It is a vacant lot. Okay.
And
All
then
right,
I guess
Okay.
my other thing would be by passing this today, or, you know, out of committee, or is there going to be time to do what the Alderman Todd would like us to do? I don't want to be a cog in the wheel, but
well, with the way the president is calling meetings, yes, it might be possible. I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping tomorrow's our final meeting, but yeah, I believe because tomorrow will only be second read, and we can't
pass it.
get it out tomorrow. So, but it sounds like we need a lot more information on this. But I would like to get that information out currently. If we all feel comfortable, then we'll find out before the meeting is over. But I'd like to get the map in front of us. It is a vacant lot. I would like to see how large of a lot it is and how many homes are going to be on it. That would be important, I believe, for all of us to know how many people are going to be housed there. But with that, we'll move on to Alderman Oldenburg. Do you have any questions?
I don't, Mr. Chairman. A lot's been cleared up and discussed today, so no questions at the moment. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Alderwoman Boyd, anything from you?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Alderwoman from the 19th, for giving us some type of clarity. But I'm just uncomfortable with voting on this because it's a lot of information we don't have, and I'm asking the Alderman from the 18th if he could collect more data and information for us to make a decision on this, and I would appreciate it.
All right, thank you very much. Is there anyone from the Comptroller's office in the meeting? Do we have anyone from the Comptroller's office? No? I think that might be handy if apparently we're not going to do much with this today, but the Comptrollers, typically when there's quick claim deeds, they're present and they help us with the information regarding that also. Alderman Vaccaro, you got another question?
I think Donna's here.
Donna Sanders joined.
Oh, is she here?
Came in.
Yeah.
Okay.
When Shameen's here and yeah, a lot.
Well, okay, I didn't see. When we got kicked out, I lost everybody. Okay, there's she. Sorry, Alderman Clark covered. You have any questions, Alderwoman?
No, I didn't have any additional questions right now. Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you. Ms. Sanders from the Comptroller's office, are you with us?
Mhm.
She's not comptroller, she's communications.
Oh, communication. I'm sorry. I said,
Oh,
Alderwoman from the 13th, give me false information. Thank you.
oh, sorry. I see Dr. Hollins is here. He could perhaps give us some insight.
Dr. Hollins, have you have any insight on this particular situation?
No, I guess not.
So Joe, I just have one follow-up question.
Yeah, Alderman Carl, please proceed.
Just you know, and you know, based off of Alderwoman Davis, I probably don't have a problem, but I did have a question of Alderman Jesse Todd. He thought they may put 100 homes on this lot.
Oh.
I made a mistake.
Okay, so Alderwoman Davis, how many? Is it just like one home, or is it?
Well, you know, I'm very actively involved with the tiny home movement. And so on a single buildable lot, you would only be able to put maximum 3, because one of the things that we want to be cognizant of as we're moving forward is that people do have great green space, even though it is a tiny home. It would probably be more appropriate to only do 2.
2 or 3. Okay, that was it. And I guess the other thing, I mean, I don't have a problem voting on this today. I really don't. Because it might, but either way, even if we hold it in committee, either way, there's no way this is going to be done until, you know, we come back. It would take 2 additional meetings. I mean, even if he suspended the rules tomorrow and somehow got it, then it still would have to be engrossed. Then it would have to come back.
Oh yeah, it would take a long time.
I mean, I don't know that there's, I mean, if there's some urgency on this, you never know, maybe the president will hold another meeting. But I would ask Alderman Davis, based off of this, do you see any problem if this is, you know, brought up in the fall when we come back?
I don't see, first of all, they're not going to be able to do much except continue with the planning right now. But what we normally do when we're dealing with building issues, at least I do, I try to move it along as far as I can. And then when
You just muted. Alderwoman Davis, you muted yourself. Yeah,
Alderman Davis, you're muted. Oh,
that's okay.
I'll try and send her.
So you're muted.
We
There you
can't-
go.
There you go. You're gonna have to start over.
You don't
Start
have
over.
to- no, you don't start over, but do you
I
see?
think that it's not going to go anywhere. It's what I'm saying to you. There's not enough time for the actual.
She keeps going out, but I think I got the gist of what she wanted to do. So
All right.
I'm done with my questions. It's just up
All right.
to the committee.
Okay. It is, and I just get, if everyone received the map, this
Yeah,
section of
I did.
Aldine. Okay, yes, between East Prairie and North Spring. It looks like a single lot, so that it would have to be small homes. All right. Unless there's another meeting call, which I doubt there will be, besides tomorrow. You know, it seems pretty straightforward, but I sense there's some, you know, and I appreciate all the input from the Alderwoman from the 19th, Madam Vice, to clear some things up. But I feel most of you are uncomfortable voting on this today. Is that my correct assumption? Because I think we want to.
I'm not comfortable.
I'm not
Okay.
uncomfortable. I just don't know that it's going to.
Well, in the Alderman Todd, if we could be since there's no way this is going to come out till September anyhow, why don't we hold this in committee, and we'll get the, I'd like to see, someone from the comptroller's office, and maybe plans for what the houses are going to look like. And it's technically called the Veterans Community Project. We can all do some research on those ourselves and look it up. As it's not just a veterans home, but the Veterans Community Project. And let's get some more details. I think with that, if you're fine with that, Alderman Todd, we will hold this in committee and get some more information.
Yes, I'm
Sir?
very fine with that. I appreciate you all
Okay.
taking the time to hear the bill.
All right. So let's get all that together. And in case there are some more meetings, I'll be happy to schedule and get this out. But in the meantime, let's all do a little research on the Veterans Community Project. And Alderman Todd, if you can get the information for us about the quantity of houses, housing plans, and you mentioned the state senator might be helping you with this. If you have anything information from her, that'd all be great. With that, I appreciate all our help. We'll excuse the Alderwoman woman from the 5th, the 20th, Alderman from the 21st for necessary absence. And with that, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I will make
So
a
moved.
motion.
I'll try a second.
Second.
All right, thank you all. I have a see you bright and early tomorrow morning, hopefully for the last meeting of the summer. Thank you all. Bye-bye.